Greetings, everybody. My name is Zed. Today I'm bringing you a video just kind of showcasing off a little bit of my Genshin Impact account. I have been playing Genshin Impact for about a year now, so I've made quite a bit of progress, and today I want to focus on the characters in my account. I do have a pretty hefty goal where I'm trying to level every character up to level 90 and raise their talents up to level 9. I do realize that is a pretty big undertaking, but I am focused on it pretty heavily right now. So today I want to show you how much progress I've made, show you how much I still have left to go. I do use a couple utilities to help me in this endeavor. So I have a spreadsheet that I created to keep track of my characters, and I do use a pretty nifty online utility that helps keep track of the materials that I need. So I do want to show that off, maybe level up a couple characters to kind of show you my process. If that's something that interests you, go ahead and check it out. All right, so first here, I'm going to show off the characters that I actually do have. Currently, there are 40 characters in the game. One of them, Alloy, is not listed here. I don't have Alloy yet. And then there are 6 other characters that I don't have. I do have every 4-star character, but I am missing 6 5-star characters. Luckily, in 2.2, 3 of those characters are being released. Hu Tao and Tartaglia are getting re-releases, and then Alloy will be released in 2.2 as well. Funny thing is, I do have a PlayStation 4, and I do have Genshin Impact downloaded, but I haven't actually went and gotten her yet. So I might actually do that in the next couple days just to collect her earlier. I forget if the weapon that she's exclusive with her is coming in 2.2 as well, so I'm kind of a little nervous about that, so I may get her early, but I have been a little bit lazy about that. Aside from the 3 that are coming out in 2.2, I have a feeling 3 of these last 4 are probably coming out before the end of the year. They're probably going to get a re-release. The only character I'm really worried about right now is Venti. I don't know when I can expect him to be released for a 3rd time, but seeing Tartaglia for a 3rd time puts out some hope there. So we'll have to see what comes of that. All right, so these are my characters here. I do have, except for one character, everyone up to level 70. The one exception is Kokomi. I haven't spent any time leveling her up yet, so she's still at base level 20 with level 1 talents. But every other character that I've collected so far, I have spent quite a bit of time leveling them up to level 70. Again, Kokomi is the one exception with that. I do have quite a bit of the characters up to level 90. I think it's about 10 to 12 characters I've leveled up to 90. So those are basically the characters I typically tend to use more often than not. Eula is my main character. I do enjoy playing on her the most. She's part of the reason why I went heavily into Bale there, just because the synergy is so good. Her talents, we're going to focus on talents now. She's the only one I've spent any crowns on so far as talents go. And I do plan on triple crowning her and probably in the next couple days. The only thing I'm waiting on is these resistance books. So I will be releasing a video definitely in the next few days of triple crowning her, and I'll probably test her out in the Abyss with her newfound power and see how well she performs. So if that's something you're interested in, you can definitely subscribe and follow me on that and see how she does. But other than that, everyone's character or talents except for Kokomi is level 6. Again, most of the characters I have at level 90 also have level 9 talents, just because they're characters I use very often. There are a few exceptions, like Bale's normal attack. I haven't leveled it up because I'm still waiting on some of these kind of more legendary materials here that I can only farm so often every week. But other than that, most of the talents are at level 9 if the character is at level 90. But besides that, every other character I have at level 6 talents. So if it's a character I don't use very often, their talents are level 6. And that does include all 3 of the Traveler's phases. So Anemo, Geo, and Electro. So I have all of his talents up to level 6 as well. So again, Kokomi is the one exception there. I haven't spent any time with her, so all of her talents are level 1. So Constellations. I haven't really been whaling in the game yet, so I just want to make that clear. My goal for Constellations is if it's a 5-star character, I'm okay with leaving them at C0. If it's a 4-star character, I would like to get them to C6. There are a few exceptions to this, like Eula. When they re-release her, I'm definitely going to whale on her and get her to C6. Bale, I did get her to C2 when she came out. That was the first time I actually started spending money outside of Welcome Moon and Battle Pass. So for the last year, I've only been buying Welcome Moon and Battle Pass. I've never bought any Genesis crystals. So when Raiden came out, I went pretty heavily on her, and I did C2 her. So other than that, most of my 5 stars are only C0. Zhongli was an exception. I knew I wanted his C1 really bad, but like Kazuha, I really need to get C1, but I didn't at the time of his release. So when he comes out again, I'll probably C1 him. Jean is probably, when you lose 50-50s, Jean is the character I get the most. So I'm really happy with that because I do use her quite a bit. So getting C4 on her is great. Ning Wang I use as my second team for Abyss. She's my DPS character, so I'm glad I have her at C6. Rosario on the current banner, I had to get her to C6 because her synergy with Eula is so fantastic, so I knew I couldn't pass up on that. Diona, same thing. Her synergy with Eula was really good as far as energy collection. So now that we have Bale, I don't really use her anymore, but glad to have her at C6 for that. But yeah, a lot of the 4-star characters, I have them at C6 here. So you can see if they're a 5-star character, generally I have them at C0, and that's my goal. That's all I want is C0. I'm not going to spend heavily to get them past C0 unless they're a character that I really, really, really want to use. So stay tuned for that. I will be showcasing off my wishes and things like that on this account too. So if that's something you're interested, feel free to check that out as well. All right, so now I want to kind of showcase off the spreadsheet I use to keep track of my characters. I do have every character listed on the left here. If they're colored in, that means I have them. If they're not colored in, that means I haven't collected them yet. I do keep track of their friendship levels in the second column here. I've been extensively leveling friendship levels, and I will make a video probably about my journey with that and what I do to maximize my friendship level intake. It's not something I've taken super seriously until a while ago, but I have been pushing it now. I think I have 12 characters at level 10 right now for friendship, so definitely trying to get that achievement where you get 16. So I keep track of my constellations for every character here. I keep track of what ascension they're at. I kind of have this little dotted line here after the 4th ascension. That's when you hit level 70. So it kind of just gives me a visualization. Oh, these are the characters that I'm trying to get to level 70. And so far, every character I've collected, you can see is filled in up to ascension or phase 4. Then I have their levels tracked. Obviously, you can see everybody here is level 70, except for Kokomi down here. She's level 20. And then I have all 3 talents listed. So talent 1, talent 2, talent 3. You can see every character. I did the same thing with talents. I have this dotted line after level 6, and I have a dotted line after level 9. That way I know, have I gotten every character to talent level 6, and have I gotten every character to talent level 9. It's a nice visualization for me. So you'll see the one crown I've used here is on Eula's level 10. And like I said, eventually I'll want to fill in those last 2 here in the next couple days. So one of the nice things is I do use this planner here at genshincenter.com with a hyphen in between. So genshin-center.com. Really, really fantastic tool for keeping track of your characters. Every character that I don't have level 90 and don't have their talents up to level 9, I have inputted into this website. Shows you each individual character and shows you every single material you need. With a very nice visualization, how far you have to go to achieve whatever goal it is that you want. You can hit the edit button and change their talent levels, what their current is, and what the desired level is. So that's a really fantastic tool. I'm going to show you how I use that here because I'm going to level up Xingqiu. So Here on the right, it does show you overall every single thing you need to collect to complete every character you have listed on the site. So as you can see, I need 8,200 mastery books for talent or for levels, and then I need 120 million mora. So quite a bit here in the common items and the specialties. Definitely still a lot to collect for boss. But like I said, I am refreshing my resin every day to max. So I'm doing 6 resin refreshes with Primo Gems every single day. So I have a feeling this is going to take me probably about 6 months to a year to completely finish this. You have to factor in when new characters come out too. So it's going to take me a long time, but I'm really focused on it heavily. It's my primary focus at the moment. So here's Jingchu here. I'm going to max him out right now. I have all of the required materials. I have his mastery books, gold. I have the hilichurl masks, the silk flowers, the oceanid materials, the gemstones, the talent books, and even the boss equipment here. All right, so here we have Xingqiu. I'm going to go ahead and level him up. You can see I have quite a bit of hero's wit here. So I'm going to go ahead and use those and get him to level 80 first. You can always divide the red books by 4, and that'll tell you how many hero's wits that equates to. And then obviously I have over 4 million gold, so this should be plenty of gold. But normally when I get to max on hero's wit, I just subtract 1, basically level up to as close as I can before max, and then use the adventurer books here to cap out. So just to waste as little bit of experience as possible. So, all right, now we're ascending him. Have plenty of materials here. You can see this is basically leveling him up to max. So I already had done the ascension at level 70, so all I really had to do was this level 80 ascension. So sweet. So now we have his final ascension there, and then we can finish him up, level him up to 90. So yeah, this is kind of how I do it with each character. I just pick a character, I grab every single thing that I know that that character requires using the website that I showcased earlier, and then I just raise them up to max. And that's kind of, for me, the easiest way to motivate myself to do it. Instead of piecing everything piece by piece, I can just focus on one character, write down everything I need for that character, collect all of those things, and then just knock them out one at a time. So, all right, there we go. Level 90. Can knock one off. Okay, and now we're going to raise up the talents. So I have plenty of gold for this, plenty of materials. You can see how many resource books I've collected. We should be able to get all 3 to level 9 now, which I'm actually really excited about because Xingqiu is a really good support character. And I know it's kind of silly to level his ground base attacks, but like I said, I'm kind of OCD about those kind of things. I do like to collect and raise everything up. So doesn't matter how significant it is to his toolkit. I'm just going to use the resin that I need to level him up. So, all right, there we go, 999. All right, guys, that's about it for me. Again, my name is Zed. I'm going to be making a couple videos like this a week. I'm going to try for about 2 to 3 videos a week. I'd like to showcase things like this, progress I make in the game. I want to treat the channel kind of like a vlog of sorts, where I just showcase my progress, set goals for myself, accomplish those goals, and then kind of make guides too, showcasing some of the more nuanced things in the game, like achievements and the archive, more completionist sort of activities that I think a lot of creators out there don't tend to cover. I can also do some kind of things like showing off wishes when I wish for characters and weapons, and maybe do some Spiral Abyss runs and show those off, show my account, my characters. I'm going to be triple crowning my Eula, like I said, so I definitely want to showcase that off and showcase her power. So if that's something you're interested in, hang tight and I'll be showing videos like that in the future. See you in the next one.